The Rayong River, gently making its way down to the Gulf of Thailand, just a couple of kilometers downstream. It's a beautiful thing. There's a lot of industry around Rayong. There's a big industrial area called Mataput, not far from here. There's a huge petrochemical refinery run by PTT, the biggest company in Thailand. Half owned by the state and a big employer. PTT are required by law to put something back into the community to help the environment. So they are huge investors in this Boardwalk project. Putting something back. So they bloody should. They take enough out. And it's good for the people of Rayong. It's good for me because I live over the river and I go for a little walk. The construction is a little bit rougher than we might be used to in Australia. The occupational and public health and safety standards are a little lower. The maintenance is irregular, shall we say. You've got to be careful. In Thailand you have to look down because there's trip hazards everywhere, and you have to look up at the same time. So you need one eye down, one eye up to make sure you're not going to bump into things and trip over. But you get used to it. You see all kinds of wildlife here. There are squirrels. I'm pretty sure they're squirrels. Yeah, a myriad of bird life. Cranes and little blue kingfishers, so beautiful. Many, many birds, of course, the Indian miner taking over the world. But there are lizards, an Asian water monitor. These prehistoric looking things remind me of goannas in Australia. They're big and silent, ominous as they creep through the bush, or through the mangroves. It's not bush. Yeah. A couple of green tree snakes I've nearly stood on. Big bugs. All manner of things. Wildlife. I think it's a governmental vessel of some sort. I've never seen it move. It's covered in barnacles and oysters and looks like it hasn't been operated for some time. My friend Steve, he wants to fire it up. Wants to fire it up and go for a putt. And there's trash. There's a lot of trash. As a guest in this country, you've got to kind of get your your head around things that are a little more difficult to get your head around, like trash. I went back to Australia recently and I was so pleased with the lack of trash and rubbish, and I recalled back into the early 70s when Don't Rubbish Australia was a big catch cry, and the government worked really hard to try and get us all to think a little more about respecting our roadways and respecting our waste. It was a good thing. It'll be a big job if someone begins that task here in Thailand. But it's still bloody beautiful. Anyway, folks, Kenneth Radley from The Slow Roads signing off. Thank you for your likes and subscriptions and whatnot. We've got a bit of excitement. Next time I'm going to take you to the market, to one of the best little markets. We're going to do some food next time. Alright, stay in touch. All the best to you. Take it easy.